Reverb is a time bass effect that creates pretty much a acoustic room, a presence. Why we need to use it? Because if our sounds are just mono in the middle, no sense of stereo imaging, we're not gonna really have a realistic sound or a feeling. First and foremost, anytime you're using a send channel with the reverb, dry 0, wet 100. Let's go ahead and hit play. So right off the bat, we got a room. High cut is gonna be a cut, just like the EQ, remember? We're gonna go ahead and cut out the high frequencies that we don't want to be included in the reverb effect. Low cut, same thing if we wanna cut out the lower end. Take a listen to the size. Yeah. So do you wanna feel like you're in an open space or do you wanna feel closed in? Yeah. Yo. You hear this metallic feeling? Yeah. Modulation is gonna help smoothing it out. Yeah. Here it's not as tangy. Speed has to do with the modulation. You can see that's why they're connected. And diffusion is going to create more of those little panels there. The decay is gonna make our sound longer or shorter depending on how we set it. Usually with a short or small room, we're gonna want a shorter setting, like how we got here. Let's take off my mic. Bass has to deal with the decay of the bass sound. So if you put it all the way up like this, let's go ahead and put it on. Hey. You see, with more bass, we have a warmer room. We have a more lively feeling. With the less bass, we're taking out that bass. If you want to keep it like this, to have more of a brighter setting. Cross has to deal with the crossover of the bass, how much of the bass we're getting. So over here, you can see 545 hertz, for example. This is going to affect into the bass. So the higher we use this, the more, You hear I was smacked off? And now it's more thick, everything. And the damp knob is gonna be the higher decays. Where the bass was lower, the damp is a higher one, let's say. How fast it'll take to cut out that. So, no decay is bypassing, so we hear all that high. And you can see when we cut off the highs right there. Last thing to talk about is this right here, the dry. We want this off if we're doing a send. This is the voice without the effects. If we put it up and we have it sent to another insert, it's just gonna be double of the regular voice. You don't want that. Early reflections has to deal with the first reflection in our sound. So if you don't want it all like poking out like that, you can lower it down. So let's go ahead and apply this with the drums. I'll show you a before and after because time is over. And of course, we're gonna have to balance it out the way we like to hear it. And even just a low signal like that creates a lot of dimension. So hear it with and without. See how just a little bit works?